Alright? So now it's time for the speech. And later we're gonna have the cake cutting, the champagne popping, as well as the Yum Seng. Alright, so we'll start with the speech.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate with us here in PJ. And for me, this evening is especially meaningful because it's the first time we are celebrating our marriage with many of Sherilyn's relatives and also close family friends here in Malaysia as well. Yeah, and although we live in Singapore, Malaysia will always be part of Sherilyn's story and also her roots as well. And so it's really special for us to be here tonight, being surrounded by all the people that we have known and also loved her throughout the many years. Yeah, so how it all started. So our every love story actually have a beginning. So we actually meet during the COVID era, and our first date was really simple but yet meaningful as well. So we actually took a long walk from her house to East Coast Park in Singapore, just talking and getting to know each other along the way, and it felt very easy and natural as well. So there was no pressure to impress, just being ourselves. So when we got there and sat down for a picnic, we actually shared the food that we brought, and we actually spent time on the sand, playing around while the waves rode in the background. So nothing about the day was over the top, but what made it really special was it was genuine, comfortable, and a really good start as well. Yeah, as we continue spending more time together, I started to realize how much joy Sherilyn brings into my life. And one of the memories I treasure for our first trip was the trip to Malaysia together. So it was special to me because I got to see the many places where she was born, and many of her family memories actually come from. So she actually was very excited to show me around and the food she loves, and also introducing me to the many relatives that she has. So it also helped me understand her story more deeply, and it's really meaningful to be back here as well. And a big thank you to Daddy and Mommy, IVE, Yeye, Mama, and also Kujie for raising Sherilyn to be the woman she is today, Christ-centered and also loving God every step of the way. Yeah, so through every step of the relationship, we believe that God really has been guiding us. So one of the most meaningful memories for me personally was actually getting water baptized. So for many years, I actually kept my faith quite private because my family wasn't Christian. But that moment was actually a huge turning point for me because I actually got to share my faith with my entire family and with my parents as well. Yeah, so around the same time, Sherilyn and I actually spent 2 years going through premarital counseling together. As you guys can see here, this is our premarital counseling pastor. So we actually learned how to build a strong and healthy marriage even before we got married. Yeah, and also for this, after one of our yearly board game tournaments, I actually had the privilege of asking her father for his blessing to marry her. And thankfully, he actually said yes. Yeah, so when it came to proposing, I wanted to create something really special for her. And I actually teamed up with one of her closest friends to plan a surprise at Tower Club in Singapore. So she thought she was actually meeting her good friends for dinner, but actually I was there to really surprise her with the proposal. After that, we had actually had a fine dining dinner and also ended the night with a Taylor Swift disco concert, which is actually one of her favorite things. Yeah. So thankfully she said yes also. Yeah, in the past few months alone, we actually experienced many special milestones. As you guys can see here, this is our wedding celebration, where some of my relatives and families actually stepped into church for the first time and also experienced Christ's love, and also the different family members got to meet each other as well. So this is our honeymoon in Maldives. So we actually went to Westin Maldives recently, back in December, and it was a wonderful experience, really snorkeling and also seeing a lot of different turtles and dolphins in the sea as well. So this was us actually attending a marriage retreat recently with our church, and we also participated in a government marriage event. And in fact, we actually ended up saying our vows 3 times in the past 5 months because of all these events. Yeah, and this is a picture of us collecting our keys to our new home. And it actually felt like the beginning of building something long-lasting and also our life together. And looking back, we actually can see God's faithfulness and also being with us every step of the journey. So today I actually stand here filled with gratitude, knowing that loving you, Sherilyn, is one of the greatest blessings of my life. And you are not just my wife, but also my partner, and my peace and my home as well. And the Bible says in Proverbs 31 verse 9, a wife of noble character who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Sherilyn, this is who you are to me. Precious, rare, and beyond value. Your kindness, strength, and unwavering love really inspire me each and every day. And also in Proverbs 18 verse 22 it says, he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. And today I know that I'm really truly favored. God didn't just give me a wife, He gave me you. I promise to love you patiently, live with faith, and also walk beside you in every step of the way, in every season. And no matter where life takes you, I will choose you over and over again. Now I would like to pass the microphone on to my beautiful wife, Sherilyn.
Good evening, everyone. So, yeah, seeing so many familiar faces here tonight truly means so much to me. Many of you here have known me since I was very young, and some of you have walked alongside my family through many seasons of life. Even though I moved to Singapore when I was 4 years old, Malaysia has always held a very special place in my heart, and it will always feel like home to me. Some of my earliest and warmest memories were made here, spending time with Yeye, Mama, visiting IBE, being with Kunte, Trinity and Leo, and growing up surrounded by cousins, relatives, and family friends. So many of you here were part of those moments, sharing meals together, laughing together, and simply being present in each other's lives. Those memories shape who I am today and the generations of love shared. Okay, so before anything else, I would like to take this time also to thank some people who make today possible. First, I'd like to thank Ipo. Thank you for quietly helping with so many things behind the scenes for the wedding. Your willingness to serve and step in wherever needed really meant a lot to us. And also Karen, Mama's goddaughter. Thank you for preparing the beautiful flowers and making this place so nice. Yeah, it was really unexpected and yeah, it's so beautiful, yeah. Yeah, like the cake and even the reception table and the balloons, yeah. And IBE, thank you for making the banner. Let's say the banner can't hang it. Is the banner here? Oh no, not here already, it's gone. But yeah, there's a banner, but we couldn't hang it up, but it's okay. But also helping with like the reception. And Kunze, thank you for making it possible for Trinity and Leo to be here with us as well. And all these small acts of love help make today so special. And I also want to thank my parents. Thank you for raising me with so much love, faith, and guidance, and for supporting Jordan and I as we begin this new chapter of life. There are also people here who have quietly supported my parents for many years. Pastor Chris and Stella, Uncle Famian and Auntie Stanley. Thank you for the many years of prayers over my parents' marriage, over our family, and even during my mom's pregnancies. You have walked closely with my parents, asking them difficult and honest questions, yet always with so much love. You kept them accountable to their faith and their calling, because you truly desire for them to hear those words from the Lord one day. Well done, good and faithful servant. The blessings from those prayers have also extended to Jordan and me, and we are very thankful. Thank you to Grand East family, including Ryan, for your guidance and in my dad's early childhood also. And thank you for Uncle Tim for Mama's medical procedures. Like whenever there's anything also we can rely on you and count on you, even though we're so far away. And I also want to thank Uncle Jonathan and Ryan for manning the video for us. And I want to thank Uncle Kai Wing for being the MC. And also Uncle Akjong for the photography. Thank you to everyone. And I also like to thank and Mama for organizing this dinner tonight, and especially like making everything so seamless, and yeah, everyone seems to be enjoying themselves also because of your hospitality, and yeah, so thank you for that. And especially my mom for putting in the effort to organize everything so that we could gather here together as a family. And beyond that, many of you here have also shown so much love to Jordan. Some of you took the time to get to know him, welcome him warmly to the family, pray for us, encourage us, and support our relationship from Malaysia, even when we were physically far away. That kind of love and prayer means more than we can fully express. That's why it is so meaningful for Jordan and I to come back here and celebrate our marriage with all of you. Your presence here tonight isn't just about attending a celebration. It represents years of family, friendship and prayers and support that help bring us to this moment. We truly feel very blessed and very grateful to celebrate this milestone together with all of you. So thank you for being part of our story. Okay. One thing I admire most about Jordan is his intentionality. So whether it's planning a date, supporting the people around him, or making time for what truly matters, he always does it with thoughtfulness and sincerity. I also deeply admire his quiet strength and humility. Jordan has accomplished many great things in life, but he carries it with such grace. And more importantly, he always seeks to honor God in the way he lives. That is the kind of man I feel incredibly blessed to walk through life with. Over the years, our relationship has taught me that marriage is not just about finding someone we love. It is about finding someone we can grow with, pray with, and build a life with. Through the ordinary, the challenging, and joyful moments. And we shared so much experiences together that shaped us, from supporting each other in university and early career transition, to serving in our church community, like working at Easter Crops and Seng, or serving in the creative ministry. Jordan, like he does video, and I was in the choir, but now we're both in the children ministry. Yeah, and we also completed a half marathon side by side. Yeah, so even when I moved into his parents' home, during our wedding transition, while waiting for renovations, we learned to support each other and navigate life together. And all of these moments have reminded me that a strong marriage is built not just on love but on faith, commitment, and humility. So, Jordan, you're truly one of God's sweetest gifts in my life. I promise to continue loving you with gentleness, to stand by you through every season, and to always choose you, even in the ordinary moments of life. I look forward to building our home, our family, and our future together. So, thank you everyone for celebrating with us tonight, and your love, support, and presence mean so much to the both of us. We are truly grateful to share this special moment with all of you, so please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you for the couple. Now please proceed to the stage for the cake cutting ceremony. Okay, so with the approval of the photographer, now we shall proceed to the champagne popping. For everyone else, please top up your drinks. Well done, well done. Alright, now I'd like to invite David and Gloria, Auntie Baby, Uncle Chekwa. Please come on stage. Kareem, you have been allocated. And Ivy. Please come on stage with your drinks. No, we will provide. Yes. You don't need to bring yours unless you want to have double dose. Right, everyone, got your drinks? Okay, so please rise for the first toast. The first toast is for everyone here. Thank you for coming again, and I hope you are enjoying the celebration now. So the first toast, are you ready? Now for the second one. The second one is for the family, right? For each and every one represented up there. Alright, so ready? 1, 2, one. This is for the couple. All the best to you, and many, many kids to come. So this is going to be very loud. All right, very, very loud. All right, ready? Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you.
I'm thankful that I found that person in Jordan. From having the luck and fortune of meeting him in primary 1 and all the way up to now, nothing has changed apart from maybe his weight sometimes. But he's still the same Jordan that I met in primary 1, and I'm thankful that I'm able to stand here today to be the best man for his wedding.
And we bonded literally over everything. She's someone who loves deeply, who laughs freely, and whose joy is truly, truly infectious. So you're lucky enough to have Sherilyn in your life. That's the kind of impact that she's had on me.
Started with a spark, tiny glow of Marco Street. Two souls adrift in covert COVID stillness, finding something unforeseen. Her name was Sherilyn, but Sherry was what she wrote. And in that single word, my heart began to flow. From endless chats to the East Coast Park Day, the sea breeze danced, laughter paved the way. We sat under the sun, trading stories and smiles so free, and somewhere between the sandwiches and the sky, she quietly became home to me.
Thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made, all the long hours at work, and even the courage to bring us here to Singapore. Because in Singapore, that was how we really built our life, and that's how I met Jordy too. Yeah, and I always remember all our conversations. It's always mixed with humor and life lessons where we can have our favorite coffee. You know that I'll always be your little girl, shaped by your strength and carrying the lessons with me in this new chapter. And to Mommy, your warmth is like sunlight, spilling into every room. And your care has been really the invisible thread that holds our family together through every storm. You have been my confidant, the one I can connect with so deeply, sharing my fears, my dreams, and the thoughts I sometimes cannot speak out loud. Somehow you always understand, and your heart meets mine in a way that makes me feel seen, heard, and truly loved. So Mommy, I hope to build my marriage on the same foundation of love, grace, and strength you live out so beautifully.
God's grace that I have been blessed with good health to be able to witness Sherilyn marrying the love of her life. I will feel more blessed to witness the fruitfulness of this holy union and be upgraded from grandpa to great-grandpa.
You know, Jordy, there were nights before I met you when I would be lying on my bed and think about what my future husband would be like. I have always dreamed of the kind of love that will find me, but today I get to experience my dream with you. I'm so happy that this is only the beginning. We have so much more happy years together, and I'm so excited. Knowing you and being loved by you and being in the covenant of this Christian marriage with God is by far the best thing that has ever happened to me. And actually, I have a little surprise song for you too. Here it goes. We can leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place. We make the rules. There's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way out to you. Haven't known what to expect, but it's when you hear.
Thank you for your unwavering love, your sacrifices, and the values you planted deep within us. You showed us what love looks like in action, in quiet sacrifices, in steadfast care, and in the way you believe in us even when we don't fully believe in ourselves. We carry your lessons with us into this new chapter, hoping to build a home that really reflects the warmth, grace, and strength you have shown. I, Jordan Tay Eugene.
I, Sherilyn Tan Shi-ling.
Take you, Sherilyn Tan Shi-ling.
Take you, Jordan Tay Eugene.
To be my wedded wife.
As my wedded husband.
And I do covenant and promise before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful husband.
To be your loving and faithful wife. In plenty and in want. In joy and in sorrow.
In health and in sickness. As long as we shall live.
My wife and I do. Sherilyn, my sweetie, you're lovely. You have shown the world, not just me, that strength comes in many forms. Watching you grow, I see not just a daughter, but a beacon of hope and love that brightens every life that you touch. On so many occasions, and as I stand amazed at how you are able to combine with wisdom and strength, I always praise God that He has given me such a precious daughter.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
I, Jordan Tay Eugene, give you, Sherilyn Tan Shi-ling, this ring as a token of my love, and I pledge you my loyalty and devotion as long as we both shall live.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Jordan Tay Eugene.
start, and every day I thank the Lord for giving me a heart. It's turned my ordinary days into stories worth keeping, and my once restless mind into a heart worthy believing. Sharing you are my calm and my chaos, my laughter and light. The soft reminder that love doesn't need to be loud to feel right. So this poem is my promise. As our new chapter starts today, I'll love you more than words can hold in a deep, quiet, endless way.